never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, break down to Bust the rhymes, always headlines, the street news. Baby girl, don't be confused. Sell my 7 seats and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residue.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the great cities of the world, London, England. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs and the London Black Knights. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Second and
off the play fake. Here's Nix. Drops this underneath. It's Mitchell. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Mitchell. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Nix to the air. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Through the middle of the field. And touchdown! A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Black Knights need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead.
Will Lutz on for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0.
Makes the score Black Knights 7, Chiefs nothing. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
26-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 26. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Nick Bonito in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Looking deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
When you look at this defense
against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early, chip away at their timing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And Walker has it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
Oh, that's a big let-off there on third down because you've got to account for the running back coming out of the backfield. They didn't, and they got burned, not just for a first down, but for big yardage as well.
And they'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They go play fake. Mahomes going up top. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyquan Thornton, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Chiefs are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
The 41-yard line.
To throw, here's Nix. Targeting Dobbins again, and he's got it again. Second down and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 43-yard line.
On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 11 yards there, first down.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
To throw is Nix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. You talk about this Chiefs defense. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
That's complete to DK Metcalf. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Throwing Nix. And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down. Nix looking to throw again. Targeting the out route, and he completes this to Metcalf. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of the times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. Those big fellas up front.
And he will take it in for the touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, an 11-yard touchdown. And his guys have taken the lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
At the 27-yard line.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Kenneth Walker, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Oh, leaves him behind on the spin. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Nix from the shotgun. Here's Mitchell with a catch out of the backfield. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Working out of the gun is Nix. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1.
Down and 1.
They're going. It's Nix. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Operating from the gun. Here's Nix. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. His 2nd catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his 1st. And it's 2nd down. Off the play fake. Nix. And it's caught. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Evan Ingram, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are going to take the lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes, because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Mahomes going to throw. He's going to air one out. And the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. And Xavier Worthy with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the third most in a single year. And the Chiefs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
As I look down at the sideline and see the special teams coach, you can just see those shoulders sagging, can't you?
Absolutely.
You talk about having some great emotion going. Think about the elation he was feeling on the return. Everything synced up well, blocked well, everything was going great. And then they end up dropping the football.
A nice job, though, to make that football come out defensively.
It was. Give them credit for making that happen. And boy, I just feel the pain of that poor guy on the sidelines. All diagrammed well. And it ends up poorly.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Mahomes now to throw. And out route, and he's got the connection to Walker.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 and the 15. 15 yards down to the 15 and a first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Ken Walker with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And they come in losers of 2 straight. And remember, they've got the open date on their calendar next weekend, but you think it's vitally important, Charles, that they focus on the task at hand here?
Absolutely, because these players, they know what's coming up, and the difference between taking time off following a win versus doing so on a 3-game losing streak, that's absolutely huge because they may come back if they lose this game to a facility, and there may be new faces in there and some teammates lost.
He'll swing this out to Dobbins.
And it's picked up by the Chiefs.
Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
And got his man complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Kansas City.
Xavier Worthy with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now up to 14.
Black Knights 21.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Quick throw there is incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and this shows on the scoreboard.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards on the pickup there.
That's good. We're on London. First down.
On play action, here's Nix. A short throw to Ingram. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll be second in a couple. Now it's Nix. He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
It's a gain of 8.
Well, they've certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
London, first down. First and 10.
Here's Nix. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
Nix to the air. He'll find Metcalf. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Here's Nix once more. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll look to throw again. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and he passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3.
And a London first down. First and goal at the 3.
Off the bootleg, here's Nix. And it's caught. Touchdown. Sam Laporta, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Black Knights have cut it back within a score. The PAT good. It would draw them closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Hands it to Walker to begin the series. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. 52 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here now, 2nd and 4. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20.
Now Mahomes. Right back to Njoku. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
He's had success running the football, and this is more or less an extension of that because they drop it off to him on the screen. And I'll bet he's thinking to himself, if I didn't have...
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Kenneth Walker on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
42, Black Knights 28.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Open man is Waddle complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing Nix. Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw, here's Nix. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Ready? To the right, yeah.
To throw is Nix. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 48. The kick by Lutz is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he's watching that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in. And had just enough to get it done.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. He sets to fire deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the 2nd half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the 1st half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 2. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Will get this complete to Worthy. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
They go play fake. Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now a 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, Walker. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
They'll run for it. It's Walker. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. Good spot on the field to go for it. Kind of no man's land, as they call it, and it worked out.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter is telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a little raised eyebrow. Might be too far for the field goal, so it gives you a great chance to go for it. Personally, if you have those tendencies to be aggressive as a head coach, you kind of like this spot because it gives you the decision to go ahead and go for it when you want to anyway.
Now here's Mahomes. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Working out of the gun is Nix. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. Short completion, just 4 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
A gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Off the play fake, Nix. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. They're going. It's Nix. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Up the middle, here's Walker. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Nick Bonito picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Looking to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
2 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10.
Mahomes now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
From the gun, it's Walker. Sharp there with his feet, gets him a little extra space, and they drop just inside the 20. 105 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the...
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Rashee Rice from 10 yards out. And the Chiefs take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
First down and 10.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now it's Nix. Completes it to Evan Ingram. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a second down here. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
At the 31-yard line.
Nix from the shotgun. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Nix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 41-yard line.
First and 10 at the 41.
They'll go play action with Nix. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Chiefs come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Mahomes going to throw. And Walker has it. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyquan Thornton with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Chiefs are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that'll increase their lead to 28. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
34-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a toss right side to Mitchell.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. This offense so far on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And a broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
Nix to the air.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun. Nix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the 1st half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the 2nd half. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. How about this? They'll change it at the line.
Captain.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. They'll give it up to the big man Walker. 20, 5. Now he will take it all in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Ken Walker,
46 yards.
And the Chiefs start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
His guys take over 1st and 10. at their own 27-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. Escapes the defender. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 49 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 39-yard line. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Intended for Sam Laporta. Incomplete. It leads
Here's
to
2nd and 10.
Ready?
Back to throw. Nix. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here.
The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the number that time.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the Chiefs' 39-yard line.
Oh, now some trickery. They fake the spike. But it's not going to work. They'll go down. They got him. That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns, and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
Well, that's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things off, turning it right back around?
That's the response, and that O-line feels a lot better now, don't they?
Yeah, without a doubt, because giving up the sack on the previous play, that just hurts those guys because they never want to see their guy get hit.
38. Will Lutz set
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
at their own 35-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On play action, here's Nix. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 50-yard line.
A give, Dobbins trying the right side. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. 57 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
To throw, here's Nix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is out of bounds lands right around the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
To throw is Nix. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Hold on a second. Ready? Right here. Wise motion. Wise motion. That's my jersey.
Throwing Nix. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Lutz with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time as they have dominated the proceedings here into this 4th quarter. Mahomes going to throw it here. Now he's going to step up and run. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Mahomes to throw. That is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea.
Finding out it's kind of dumb. Realize I am somebody that I don't know at all. Oh God, would you tell me why I'm born down to the bone? Even though I've only seen half of the world, I'm coming home. Hanging on the hope, I'm losing grip of time and space. Mind is running circles over something I can't change. I've looked, I've tried, no one told me when it wrong. Am I feeling all the feelings, or am I just going up? Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. Oh, no time for living a lie. Oh, time flies, so don't blink twice.
Tried everything I thought that I may need. I've been trying to catch my breath since I was 17. I've hurt, I've cried, had way too much to drink, but I won't let my life drown in that old kitchen sink. just to feel alive. No time for living a lie. Time flies.
You ain't never been in Skate-Town. On a national, you know it go down.
I got places to go. People to see, time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going, the women, the shorty